Hello, Aries. How's it going? All right, we're going to get into your 48-hour reading. This is, a reading for all Aries, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm so happy to have you. I'm not going to do it yet. I would have taken it, but I didn't feel like I haven't really started. All right, Aries. This is a 48-hour reading for August. Actually, no. Wrong dates. One second. What are the dates for this? Oh, August 8th and August 9th. All right. Thanks again for joining. If any of these messages do resonate with you, please let me know how. So in the comments, that really helps. Okay, what is the theme for Aries in the next 48 hours? What is a theme for Aries? What's the theme for Aries in the next 48 hours? Almost. No one wants to come out, but it doesn't feel right. Too many. All right. Let me reset here. What is a theme for Aries in the next 48 hours? As you guys know, I like to take the cards that come out that just feels more organic to me. What is the theme for Aries in the next 48? Sometimes if a card's halfway out, I'll take it. It just kind of goes off of my intuition, my feeling. What is the theme for Aries, August 8th through August 9th? Okay. The Lover's card. High point for Aries. What's a high point for Aries in the next 48? What's a high point for Aries? I'll take it. The Hierophant in reverse. What's the low point for Aries in the next 48 hours? What's the low point? The Hermit. What is a lesson for Aries to learn in the next 48? Too many. What's a low point? A lesson for Aries. What's a lesson for Aries to learn in the next 48? The High Priestess. So far, nothing but major arcanas. Okay. This might be a very important 48 hours. And where should Aries focus their energy? Where should Aries focus their energy? Okay, this is jumping. Jumping. Just kidding. Okay, where should Aries focus their energy? Sometime this week. All right, came shooting out. We've got the King of Cups. All right. Okay, Aries, so in first position, we have the Lover's card. Second position, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Third position, we have the Hermit. Fourth position is the High Priestess. And our fifth position is the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, I normally start with the theme. Yeah, I'll start with the theme and then I'll kind of change pace a little bit, and I want to go to the King of Cups. So with the Lover's card, basically here, I feel like this is kind of turning into a love reading. And I just want to also point out all the major arcanas here, because this is like important, significant life changes, okay? But basically with the Lovers card, I always feel like there's a choice to be made within an existing relationship. I never know. I always see the Lovers card, and originally I always think, oh my gosh, it's the Lovers card. It's meant to be. And I used to when I was interested in someone, I used to beg for the Lovers card to pop up. But now that I've gotten a little more comfortable with tarot and the messages, and I've kind of seen them pop up for a while, I don't necessarily think that oh, I see the Lovers card, it's meant to be. I don't think that. I just think that this relationship okay, so first of all, go with whatever your gut tells you, right? So when you see this card and I say relationship, what pops to your head, okay? Who is love for you right now? Okay, what does that mean? All right, so whatever pops to your head is what I tell everybody to go with, okay? Because that is your guts, all right? And there's a choice that needs to be made, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know what that choice is. Stay with the person, leave the person, get married to this person, move in with this person. I don't know, but whatever the choice is, it is a big choice and it's an important choice, okay? And it's not something that should be taken lightly, because the ramifications of this choice are lasting. This is a major arcana card, okay, Aries? So that means this isn't something that, oh, it might change in a little while. Yeah, the choice that you make is going to be a powerful choice. And it might change, no pressure, but it might change, some outcomes in life. Again, no pressure, because it's just, it's what you feel. Do you feel whatever decisions you make, are you going to end back where you are? I mean, this is a debate we could have another day. But I just want to say that, it's not just also take into account what are the ramifications, what are the consequences of a choice that you might make with the decision that you have in regards to a relationship that you're in, okay? So when I look at the Lovers card, the first thing I see is, oh, there's a choice that needs to be made in a relationship. Are you trying to choose between more than one person? Are you trying to choose the right lover? Are you trying to choose, whether you should go and get into a relationship with somebody and remove yourself from being single? Are you thinking about breaking up with this person? Okay, that might, there's whatever it is, there's a choice to be made. Okay, and so let me go ahead and explain a little bit more about the other cards, because I don't want you to don't get nervous. Okay, don't get nervous and don't jump to conclusions. Let's keep going. So we've got the King of Cups in reverse, and I said I wanted to bounce back to this card because this card to me indicates that whatever is going on in the relationship, there might be a lot of fighting. There might be a lot of moodiness. There might be some jealousy, okay? There's somebody in the relationship, or two people, or however many people, it might be emotionally unavailable, okay? Someone is being really insensitive. Someone is being extremely immature, okay? That might be you, Aries. That might be your partner. I don't know. It's interesting how this is turning into a love reading, even though this is a 48-hour reading. But to me, it must be an important message because we've got all these major arcanas. I literally cannot ignore this. So you might feel like this love is ending, okay, which might bring me to think that maybe that you're thinking this choice is stay or go type choice. But this being in the reverse and this being in the position of where Aries should focus their energy on. Aries, listen to me carefully. I think the message for your reading today is this. Do you want to work it out with this person? Do they want to work it out with you? Because if that is the case, you need to work actively to turn this card right side up. Okay? That is all I can say about that for right now. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to move forward. So we've got the Hierophant in reverse, which tells me that the choices that you have to make in your relationship might be about, you might be considering some things that you and your partner don't really have in common. Okay, you might have an unconventional type relationship, whether that might be race, whether it might be age, maybe it's religion, maybe it's the jobs you guys have, or it could be so many things that are like pulling you guys apart, but like you guys have a connection, but this is really pulling you guys apart, and it's really a problem. Okay. It could also just be something like maybe someone is the breadwinner. Okay. And it's not, maybe someone is a breadwinner and they weren't always a breadwinner, or they used to be a breadwinner and now they're not. And we're trying to kind of changing like reversal roles in the relationship, and like what you guys are responsible for. Maybe it's about, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, oh, I used to bring home all the money, and now, something happened and now I'm not. And so this is causing a drift in our relationship. Or, yeah, okay. It could be something smaller than that. It could be age. Maybe you have an age difference, a big age gap, and that's something that isn't really working out at the moment. It could be, maybe you guys have different religions. It could be something like that. And it could be marriage. You might be thinking of marriage. Should I marry? Should we hold off? And it might be like, is this somebody I can, have family with? All right. Could be race, maybe families members aren't approving, and that's something you're worried about and thinking about. It could be so many things, but basically all I'm saying here is that something is unconventional here, and something is like not the way, it's not picture perfect, and it's something that is a big part of your choice, whatever that is. If you want to share, I would love if you shared and told me what that thing is in the comments. If there is a divide that's like really affecting a choice that you're making with your partner. Okay? I would love to know. So, we have the Hermit here, which kind of just says that because this is overwhelming, like this is a lot to unpack for anybody. Okay, and so the Hermit here is basically telling you a thing you should do that you might not want to do, Aries, is take a break. Okay, the Hermit tells you to kind of get wisdom, go into solitude, find your peace and your calm. Okay, find it, and then come back out in the world when you found it. So I think taking a break from your everyday life and kind of doing some soul searching, digging deep down and finding the answers might be what you need. But I don't think you want to do that. Aries. I can understand that. Of course, I'm an Aries. I can understand that. That's too slow. That's too much time. That's a waste. Okay. But I think that's why it's also in the low point, because it may not be something you really want to do. But I think it's necessary. Again, because it's a major arcana popping up. So don't make a choice right now. I think you have to you obviously are presented with a choice. And always remember this too. Someone told me this once. Not making a choice is a choice. Okay? So, but you can take a break if you need one. You can take a break and do it in a positive way where it sets a boundary and a healthy boundary. Okay, and so that you can allow yourself and give yourself that time where people can understand. So I think communication is part of that. And again, I'm also taking it back to this card, your King of Cups in reverse. I think you need to book together or work actively to turn this right side up. Okay, and if that means you need to take a break to find your peace and to do some soul searching, then that's what you need to do. Because remember, your choice matters. It has ramifications to it. There are consequences. Excuse me. And so you don't want to make a decision very lightly, all right? So we have the High Priestess here, as I think it's the only card I haven't gone over. And this just means, again, it kind of just, the lesson for you, Aries, is the High Priestess, which kind of piggybacks off of something that you may not want to do, which I think is why it makes it a lesson, right? Is you need to take time to retreat and reflect and trust your instincts. Okay, to me, this is always an instinctual card. And to me, it also is kind of like the moon, but in a sense that like the things around you may not be as they appear. Okay, so I think as I was pulling these cards and as I was feeling this one and feeling this one, I kind of went boop, boop, boop. So I kind of thought to myself, okay, there's something going on in a relationship. It's not really working out that well, but there's a deep, deep connection there. Like, that's obvious, okay? This is somebody who really matters to you and is important in your life, okay? But there's some differences or there's some things that are pulling you apart that you might think to yourself, well, this might actually be the whole reason why this union comes crashing down, okay? But you're kind of decide what it is you want to do. What's your next step, okay? And you are like, you want to follow your intuition. You might feel like this person is keeping secrets from you. You might feel like they have a mystery. And what you need to do is you need to not give in to any of that. And I think you should focus on yourself too. What is it that Aries wants? What is it that you want? Right? And I think because you might be feeling this way, you might be feeling like you don't have all the answers. You might be feeling like this person is keeping things from you. They're coming off as a mystery. You might be thinking they're keeping secrets. I think it's causing fights, okay? Or maybe they're not opening up, all right? Maybe they're not giving you the communication that it is that you need. They're kind of wiping it and sweeping things under the rug, okay? And you're like, look, I can't make this powerful decision unless you open up, all right? And so maybe even retreating and reflecting and kind of doing some soul searching and just taking some time might allow this person some space to actually reveal more to you. It might allow this person some space to like cool off if there's a lot of fighting going on. All right. I know like everybody, I know as Aries especially, we want answers and we want them now. We want to solve them and we want to solve them quickly. Like we're really efficient signs. But I think there's also power in time. All right. And so, but also like, don't just close yourself off. I want to make that clear too. Like, don't close yourself off completely and be like, I'm soul searching. Don't talk to me. I can't do anything to help you right now. I really need a break from you. Like, I wouldn't say that. I would try to do it more in a healthy way because you still want to have things open for positive communication and you might want to let this person know that like, look, I want to make a difference. I want to change things. If you want to do that too, I'm here, but we got to talk it out. All right. Because being jealous, being moody, acting out, being immature, being insensitive, like getting into fights, it's just all this headbutting is not really working out. But you want to leave room for it to be turned around. You want to leave room for communication. You want to leave room for problem solving, all right? So that it can turn around then. By no means am I saying, oh no, this relationship isn't going to work out. That's up to you. It's always your choice, okay? And whether it's something like, oh, I'm choosing to go back to this person for now, and we'll see how it goes later, 6 months, a year, or whether you're like, no, I don't have time for that. That's all factors that play into your choice, all right? That you might want to like do some soul searching. You might want to dig a little deeper before you make a big decision, okay? Because this is a big one. Again, we've got so many major arcanas to consider here. Like this is a life, this is important, and this is a life change, all right? All right, Aries, I hope this 48-hour reading helped. Kind of turned into a love reading, but I don't mind. If you enjoyed it or if anything resonated with you, I would love to understand more. And if you want to leave a comment, that would be amazing. But until the next time, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.